Man, what are the Chicago Sky doing with Kamilla Cardoso? Like, this is negligence. This is a fireable offense, unless, of course, they are actually tanking. If you guys agree, subscribe. We're trying to hit 28.5k by the end of the day. But, lads, I don't know. I actually am just. I'm in shock today. And it's not just looking at the box score. I thought Kamilla Cardoso was great again today when she was on the floor. And Cardoso has been. She has been the Sky, arguably the Sky's best player since the Olympic break. Kamilla Cardoso has stepped up massively. She has stepped up massively. And today, if you want to look at her averages, like her box score numbers, and you're like, it doesn't look as bad as it was. But like, she was 4 or 5 from the free throw line, 3 of 4 from the field, 11 boards, 6 assists, and was it 5 blocks? Or sorry, 3 blocks. And you might be saying she played 30 or 40 minutes. Why are we talking about this? Because she sat for almost all the fourth quarter while they went on the run. While the Mystics went on the run to pull the game back, Kamilla Cardoso was sitting. Down the stretch, when they needed some quick scores, who do they go to? They go to Angel Reese. And they've done it so many times. Like, Kamilla Cardoso had 10 points on 4 shots. And not only that, like, if you saw the game today, they were running a lineup. The Mystics were running a lineup of Sika Kone, who is the second youngest player in the league. They had Jade Melbourne, who I think is the youngest player in the league, on the floor. Again, not that it really matters, because, well, she wasn't guarding her, but the person guarding, like, Sika Kone was guarding Angel Reese. The person guarding Kamilla Cardoso was 6'1" Emily Engstler. 6'1" forward Emily Engstler was guarding 6'7" monster Kamilla Cardoso. Like, she is a monster in the paint. She can finish. She can do everything. But yet, their offense was Dana Evans, Diamond DeShields chucking, Lindsay Allen taking shots, Onion Were, Angel Reese, and no matter who was on the floor, Kamilla Cardoso was the 5th option. She was the last person to touch the ball and shoot, even when she was being guarded by 6'1" Emily Engstler. And then down the stretch, they go down 72 to 68. The ball goes to Cardoso, over her shoulder, easy 2. The next possession, I think they might have gotten a stop, but she got an easy 2, and then they have a chance to tie the game. What do? They run a Lindsay Allen, Angel Reese pick and roll, look to get the ball into Angel Reese, with Kamilla Cardoso just standing on the weak side short corner, just standing there. Her job was to just stand there. That was her job in the offense. After she made a bucket, I think it was to put them... Where is it? Let's go period 4 just to see where this was. Like, late in the game, their last bucket was down 4, Kamilla Cardoso hook shot. And then she also got the defensive board. Dolson missed. She got the defensive board. They get a timeout. And they get a shot clock violation. They didn't even get a shot off. I think it ended up being like an Onion Were fadeaway at the end of the shot clock that didn't count. Dumped the ball into Cardoso. They couldn't deal with Cardoso. They could not deal with Cardoso at all. She was their better defender. They had to put her on Aaliyah Edwards because Aaliyah Edwards historically has cooked Angel Reese and did again in the fourth quarter today. Again, just not not a good game for Angel Reese. You're gonna have good games, you're gonna have bad games. Like, it is what it is. It's basketball. But like, they were putting her on whoever they felt like was the biggest threat, and then they switched her on to Dolson a little bit at the end of the game. But like, she was just their best player today, and she's sitting out at the end of the game. And yeah, maybe the stats don't look as good as her actual performances have been. So they don't give her the ball. Like, she's shooting, since the break, Like 6 of 9, 6 of 7, 8 of 11. Yes, she had 4 of 10 here, 3 of 4. 3 of 4, 4 of 10, 8 of 11, 6 of 7, 6 of 9. But yet, they're going to go through a player who outside of one game against... And this is not on Angel Reese. She's just not a number one option. This is on Taurasi Weatherspoon. They are going to run through a player at the end of the game who is 4 of 13, 8 of 16, 3 of 12, 4 of 16, 3 of 10. They would rather go to Angel Reese than go to Kamilla Cardoso, who is, other than one game, shooting like 75% since the break. It's like, I don't know if they're tanking, and if they're not tanking, she's got to either get out of there or the new coach, like, it is, like, she's got to either get out of there or Taurasi Weatherspoon's got to go, because Kamilla Cardoso has that potential to be one of the best bigs in the entire W. Like, one of the best bigs in the entire WNBA. And she is, not that she's sitting on the bench, she is playing like less and less minutes as the, or not, yes, less minutes. She's playing more minutes, but she's almost getting less touches as the year is going on. She is becoming less and less part of the offense. Like, if you guys don't remember, at the start when she first came in against Indiana in her first game, she played 18 minutes at 11 points. They just went to her. They went to Cardoso. It was like, Cardoso is who we're going to. She's the one who's going to score almost every time. We're going through Cardoso. We've seen recently she's the best passing big on this team. She is the best focal point of this team, not named Kennedy Carter, because she's able to kick the shooter. She's able to hit cutters. She's a really good passer because she's been double teamed her whole life. Cardoso is just a really good basketball player, but she has been completely neglected. She is being completely neglected in just all around. And it's got to be Taurasi Weatherspoon. She's got to go. Because, look, you've got your rebounding, hustling rookie. And if Angel Reese does, in the offseason, improve her game drastically, then there's another story. If she can have any sort of game as well as the rebounding and hustle on the offensive end especially, then we're having a different conversation. But right now, Kamilla Cardoso is a much higher offensive upside than Angel Reese. So I don't understand why, even though Angel Reese has that rebounding upside, they could play together. I don't understand why they're not. I kind of get force feeding Angel Reese the ball, because again, you're looking to make her improve. But why aren't you force feeding Cardoso as well? Force feed the two of them, and don't just give Cardoso, in a game where she's being guarded by 6'1" Emily Ensler for a good chunk of it, 4 shots.